You know, we tried, guys. Welcome back to Wednesday Night Fights. We got Arneezy and Ebonic playing on the mic. Shout out to these guys showing up. What's good, guys?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? You know, some folks may know me as the one that runs Battle for the Grid tournaments for Central Illinois FGC. And it's nice that I'm here joined by Ebonic Plague. I hope you are doing well today.
You know, I was doing well, but I came here for the ads, and that ad didn't go so well. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm here for anymore. No, I'm playing.
See, I think what Boone needs to do is just have a conversation with Sajam on how to just seg into ads smoothly. Okay, so we got that.
Man's just playing the ad.
He's gonna play the ad again.
Yo, I need the run back. Oh, damn, Vortex Gallery, let's go. All right, back to
Yo, Vortex Gallery. Yes.
That's right. Yes.
So check them out. June 7th, they got some big announcements coming your way, I bet. So it's gonna be an amazing day, June 7th. So, but you know, as I said earlier, you know, normally folks know me as, you know, I run Power Rangers brackets for Downtown Beatdown Online for Central Illinois FGC. I've commentated a couple of Midwest events, but tonight I've decided to cross a couple of state lines to hang out with the Wednesday Night Fights crew. And I just want to thank them for, you know, letting me in on the mic, especially with someone as eclectic as yourself, Ebonic Plague.
I don't know if today will be the eclectic Ebonic, but you know, considering I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is not a game I am super familiar with in terms of the in-depth stuff. I play it very casually. And I'm really just trying to help out because obviously we had the food poisoning go on with Dostro, so that kind of sucks. But
yeah, literally
shout out
in
to
the
Taco Bell.
bathroom of the grid, you know, Joe.
Bathroom of the grid. Yeah. But it's okay because we traded one dog player for another, so
yeah. You know, it's alright. So, and of course, you know, unfortunately, I have not really fully messed with the new patch just yet. For those that don't know, I had an amazing adventure in ER on Saturday evening.
Jesus, I hope you're gonna be okay.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know, I just sliced off my fingertip. That's okay. Things happen. It hurt like it hurt like all hell, and I'm just moving on. Yo, first of all,
I hope you're gonna be okay. Really, I really do, because that's fucked up.
I know, but first of all, I just want to let y'all know that this is gonna be about some biased commentary, because I'm seeing on the scoreboard here, it's gonna be Jesus Joestar, who is my fellow NCG teammate. By the way, he's not associated with CGN. Just to let you know, he is sponsored by NCG, and there might be some biased commentary. Ebonic Plague.
You know, that's fair. I understand. You know, I think I'll let you have that for this one. The bias content. I won't interfere too much.
And I don't exactly. I'm not very familiar with NGC either, but I am very familiar with NCG for Neo Celeste Gaming.
Damn, I am not on my game today.
we're just roasting Boone today. Like, it's not even.
What was in those edibles? God damn.
not a good day. Not a good day.
But you know, Jesus's opponent is Jackie Sparkle's name that I'm familiar with. Because I just gotta say, Jackie Sparkles needs to come back to playing in these Fighting EX layer tournaments. The last time, to my knowledge, he played was back at Anime Evo of last year. Got ninth. By the way, so really good player, plays a lot of different games. Guilty Gear, I've seen, you know, I've never seen him play Power Rangers, so this is going to be a very interesting match. You know, Jesus came back to Power Rangers recently when the Street Fighter patch dropped, so
I think
this is going to be great to see Jesus actually playing.
We're actually going to swap it out. We're not going to have Jesus play. We're gonna, because Jackie Sparkles.
Oh, no more bias.
No more bias.
Okay, no more bias. Okay.
This is Wednesday Night Fights Unplugged. Anyways, yeah, Jackie is
streaming is a blow up, is what I hear. So I feel you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
but at least we're not the Intel World Open.
Is that too soon? I don't even know.
No, it's ongoing.
Cause like, well, I mean, is it too soon if it's literally happening as we speak? Like, I don't. Yo, do we have to use the tracksuit costumes in Battle for the Grid?
Yeah, that's the rules. We have to play on PlayStation 4 only.
Only, dang.
Nah, man, this game's got crossplay. I'm not allowing that. We've been begging for this shit in every game. I'm not allowing that to happen. No tournament is gonna get stuck with not playing the crossplay if they have it. I feel like, unless I guess the port is pretty bad, but.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, as long as we get to see some great Power Rangers action, doesn't matter who will be on stream, who's pressing buttons on screen, things like that. So it's gonna be one great show. I'm seeing Logan in the lobby right now. So Logan, definitely a really good player. He's always entered my tournaments for the most part, and also Teresa too as well. She's a big supporter of the Battle for the Grid community. She also runs the Rangers Overdrive series, which is a good series playing Battle for the Grid, and also Power Rangers the Fighting Edition, that good old Super Nintendo game.
Okay, yeah, that is a game I have seen many a a thing happen in. Let me tell you.
All right, so Teresa on player one, rocking the RJ, Jen, and Trini combo, of course, and we got the nice good old Street Fighter team for Logan there. And see, with this current patch, RJ unfortunately got hit pretty hard.
Got a couple nerfs.
A couple, yeah.
I'm pretty upset about it, personally.
A lot of people were, but it was foreseen. But here goes Teresa going in with the slide, going into the corner. You're like, I am not the only one that can kick you here, buddy.
Hey, but the overhead? Oh, no way. Yeah, I'm pretty
no.
actually connected, considering the fact that that's automatically in the string, right? Like, if the person keeps pressing the buttons, the overhead's gonna come out, right? So.
Right. Most definitely. All right, we're going back into the corner here.
Yeah, it's super interesting. Teresa is using the training assist in not the normal manner everybody always used to complain about it before it got before Trini got her much due nerfs.
Gets out with the EX Shoryuken. Jen's got possibly the best, possibly either the best or second best character on Teresa's and Logan's team here, depending on who you are.
He's also one of the best anchors, so it totally makes sense. But unfortunately, just a second ago was going to allow for this here for Logan. Going to activate Megazord, get as much damage on this. And I mean, killing this character is always a smart idea.
Oh yeah, definitely. Got to make sure Jen is out of there because you do not really want to deal with that comeback potential. I've always said many times before, there's no such thing as a light lead against Jen.
Not against Jen Scots, absolutely not. Yeah, that started right there. I feel like last patch would have been death, like for sure. This might actually take some work to kill though.
Yeah. It might be like a longer combo row. Goes in for the reset, gets the EX out of there. Very nice. Yo, that was cute.
Yeah, and it's only gonna have to use the EX bar and the swap strike. Okay, yeah. So rather than using a full super or anything.
Yeah, just use one. All right, Chun-Li might be gone here. She has the lowest health in the game with 900. She hits like a huge bulldozer, but is made like a glass cannon. So. Oh no, the EX
Yeah, super unfortunate right there. This character's probably gone.
Yeah, gets the super. You can actually follow up after this, just like third strike.
Yep. It's all a matter of whether it gets dropped. Yeah, exactly. But okay, still got the Ryu assist on deck. Luckily, and now, yeah, switch out to Trini. Get RJ alive. Got the throw here. And then Chun-Li's gonna go down. It's gonna be Ryu all by himself, and the Megazord, yeah, already on deck. I mean, I don't see any reason why this shouldn't be dead and gone. Yeah. So first game right there to Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa showing very strong, getting that 1-0 start right there. Remember, folks, this is 3 out of 5 since this is league sanctioned. So this is going to be, Logan's got a lot of time to think about some life decisions, when he should block and also not get hit. But this is Power Rangers, so a lot of those things are very inevitable.
I mean, we did notice a lot of drops too on top of that, right? So Logan kind of had the kill on both RJ and Trini at times, and it just didn't come into fruition, right? And I mean, it can happen. It's first match of the day, right? At the beginning of the tournament kind of deal. I can understand that, but I mean, when you're playing against Jen, RJ, those characters have to die. I get RJ is nerfed right now, but I don't know, man. He still puts it work.
I mean, he got some slight, damage nerfs here and there. I mean, he can still hit you pretty hard, but not as hard as he used to be. But not as hard as day one RJ. Oh my goodness.
Just kill you off of every touch in the game. Yeah, you know, no problem.
Oh, he goes in with that yes, very nice.
Let's get the loop all the way to the corner here.
Why not? Gets the EX out there, can
unblockable.
Oh, wow, he goes blocks it. All that good defense there. Oh, all these blocks very patient.
I'm pretty sure the Gen slots Chun-Li team can set up the unblockable off of Chun-Li assist. You know, you just get the spot strike after you putting them in the block stun. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, but yeah, just Megazord City right there. Trying to come in and buttons.
Oh, gets the EX. Oh wow, avoids the EX there. Drops a combo once again though.
Hidden missiles on deck though, and cut under. Yeah, hidden missiles is gonna keep things nice and safe too for RJ. So the EX again, just not finding its mark. I feel like that's the fourth time that the EX has just whiffed.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can't be doing all these. Oh, another drop though. Gets the EX out there for the restand. This should do it for Chun-Li here as long as no drops happen. Oh no, Chun-Li's still alive. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
I was
big whiff right there.
Commentator's curse.
We do it. It's like the scientific method. It's always gonna happen, right? It's
right. Yeah, of course. And we have not really seen a lot of Ryu play happen since Teresa is just. Oh wait, never mind. We got the hit confirmed. We're playing Street Fighter. Let's go.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure if that was fully confirmed.
I don't know, but I saw a hit. I saw a hit. It's a super, and it worked. We'll call that a hit confirmed.
Oh, and yeah, I actually caught the Ryu assist before the swamp was able to happen, and that got rid of the blue life, and now, yeah, I mean, that made it so that any kill was going to hit on Ryu. Like, he was already low health, but that was even more solidified at that point.
Oh, most definitely, and Teresa taking that game number 2 here against Logan. Logan, you know, now has Logan on the back foot now, and Logan's really got to dig deep, and, you know, it's just these drops can't be happening though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of good containment, if you will, right? Like the RJ is not exactly finding its mark in a lot of positions, but when the Jen Scots comes out, it's another story, right? Like you were already talking about how Jen was, you know, one of the scariest for Teresa, right? But it's very clearly showing.
It's clearly showing that Teresa is the scary one now.
3, 2,
all right, here we go. Game number 3. Teresa in a 2-0 lead right now. And just, once again, starting off strong here. Gonna push Chun-Li back into the corner as it was written.
You know, I bet Logan is really used to being able to be able to call assist at round start and not have to deal with somebody being able to beat him in the projectile war. But, like, RJ Wolf Wheel is so good at that. And, I mean, it didn't allow a chance after the fact, right? Like, Chun came in on the active and nothing doing afterwards. Now, Ryu, unfortunately, not finding the mark either.
Yeah, despite the fact that RJ's got some low damage, Chun-Li having that low health just gets eliminated right away. Goes with the reset. This might do it for Ryu right here. As long as no drops happen, that's going to look like that's the case here. Ryu is gone. Going to have to go back to the streets.
Yeah, ooh, caught the air dash and then into the Trini beam. That's, you know, it was so interesting because at the very beginning, she was using the Trini beam as more of like not a lockdown assist, but like a neutral laser beam. And it worked out there, and now it's come back as the lockdown. And, I mean, it's just been working well both ways.
Oh, wow, and Teresa was not going to get hit with another EX and was able to capitalize, make that EX whiff, and made Logan pay for that. And there we go, 3 games and a donut. Teresa moves on into the bracket here.
Yeah, she definitely contained that incredibly well. The incoming was pretty much almost always in her favor, right? Like, I think Logan got hits on incoming on the very first game. But other than that, it was pretty much either he was stuck blocking or he immediately got mixed.
Right. So Teresa will move on in the bracket here. Logan gonna have to get down to the loser side, but that's okay. Logan's got another chance to stay alive and try to get the top 8 Wednesday night fights here. And this turnout, already 3-0 to start off, Wednesday night fights tonight on a Tuesday evening, and it's gonna be if this keeps up, it's gonna be a sign of things to come that we might see a lot of 3-0s. We don't know, but what's really amazing though is hitting that command matcherino. There is a matcherino for Wednesday night fights. Using the code WNFO21 21 BFTG for a free 50-cent donation.
Look,
Absolutely free to you.
It drives me nuts that Vi puts a underscore in the the code.
I get on Delish from Low Kick for having super long matcherino codes for their events, but VIA has an underscore. It just boggles my mind.
I think he does it to keep it consistent with the title of the tournament series on Smash GG, but I could be wrong. Because it doesn't have an under. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm like 100% wrong. Whatever the case may be, it's free. You can just put in that code. It's 50 cents. It's also the sponsorship quests. It's a lot of different ways to be able to do it without actually spending your own money. But if you do want to give your own money, it's very much a big help. Players appreciate it. As we already get into the next game, so it's gonna be Mega Isaac versus Kraken Atkins. It's gonna be Kraken Atkins' first WNF appearance on Battle for the Grid. For those of you who are in anime games, Kraken Atkins plays a lot of them. I couldn't name a ton of them, and I mean, so it's gonna be right at home here in this game, right? As this is, a lot of people obviously say Marvel games, but I always used to call Marvel an anime game, so it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, basically. But we have Mega Isaac here with his day one tried and true team. Mm-hmm. And Isaac very, always usually a top 8 competitor for Battle for the Grid, sponsored by 16-bit. And always just doing some amazing stuff using this team that he's basically had forever, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of the only teams that most people play that has been available since the game launched, right? It's just Kraken, but yeah,
I have no idea if he ever got any of the DLC. We almost had a happy birthday. I guess a special out there. OTG Dragon Sword is out. We continue the loop.
Double Dragon Sword.
Alright, gets the Dragon Sword. Here we go. That's gonna do a lot of damage here, and this should do it.
Oh no.
Oh, he gets him on the incoming.
The reset right on that. That should finish it off right there.
Dr. Tommy Oliver just doing this lab work here. And that's gonna do it for Jason here. And that was a quick game 1 from Mega Isaac. Shoutouts to URC, by the way.
The Tommy never stops, man, when it comes to Mega Isaac, I feel like. And especially not in that match. With at the very beginning of that too, Kraken Atkins had such a strong neutral plan. He's run into playing games like this for so long that he knew that I can't let him touch me, even once, right? And so he played around that. It's obviously the strength of his point character, right? So that's with her long range normals and everything, the keep away game is pretty good for that reason. Obviously, a lot of people use the active switching and stuff to get the mix up from her long range, but this is the game plan that Kraken Atkins is trying to play. If I can make sure that it's always in my favor, that's when I'm going to move in. But otherwise, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, most definitely. All right, so Mega Isaac, just like the first game, starting off really strong here, having him in the corner. Kraken Atkins is just not having a good evening tonight.
Yeah, Dragon Sword up. Just gonna try and finish this Chun-Li off as quickly as possible. Pretty much the highest damage output on the entire team for Kraken Atkins, right? So a very simple kill.
Yeah, and basically, now we're gonna get Jason now in the mix here. Goes in with the starting off with the blaster of loops, going in with the triple. Here we go.
Ooh, was able to reset off the Draken, but good push block timing right there, but didn't get any sort of punish off it. Okay, Megazord active right now. Yeah, just trying to find a way in at this point. Like, Kraken, yeah, unfortunately the movement is not going to be there for this character.
Yeah,
She does not wait that very well.
Kraken Atkins is just really trying to get in Mega Isaac's face, but is just not being able to do so. G Moran does not really have that great wave dash, but oh wow, Mega Isaac going into the other side here to the corner, sends out Jason Scott. He's gonna take out G Moran right now. Goes in with the Bionic Dino. Here we go.
Yeah, oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex! No!
Oh, no follow-up though.
Yeah, just barely dropped it. Was maybe just, probably inputted the first hit too early and then got the 2H late kind of deal.
Kraken Atkins is like, I got a super on him. That's all that matters. I did it.
Legitimately counted if the had been administered, but unfortunately that's not the case. Kraken's trying to navigate the neutral right now, but yeah, it's pretty hard. And the swap
immediate into the Dr. Oliver here. Oh, just a bit of the same as the last game here. You get the corner.
Sing to me. Play my flute.
While whispering sweet nothings in my ear. And we just both Tommy's finishing it off here. And Mega Isaac.
Alternate universe Tommy still count, right?
Yeah, it counts. It's still Tommy, you know.
Okay. But yeah, 2 games just like you said. It's I mean this is looking like definitely the Mega Isaac thing. And I mean, I like the idea that Kraken Atkins has at the very beginning of each round. The problem being is just like, what becomes of it after that, right? Like, what's your game plan once you actually get into his face? Because there's Dragon Assist that has been helping out, right? The second he gets a little bit close. The defense has been there because, well, obviously the Plink Dash and the Wave Dash is not exactly super strong. Yeah, see, there it is, the Dragon Assist.
Look at that. That Dragon Assist is so good. It just allows a really good extension, gets the reset, and swaps out the Jason here, goes back to the other side. You know what? I'm going to go back to the corner. I like this side better.
Yeah. Tell me which side that hit on.
I don't either. All I know is that I got hit, and I'm not even playing the game. It just makes quick work. And here comes Chun-Li. Chun-Li might also be gone as well, especially her with having 900 health. The drop gets the sword counter out, so no perfect today.
Oh no.
Happy birthday.
Oh, this is pure sadness.
Very
Swap
sad.
Oh,
that was so much health. That was so much health taken off of Jason during the happy birthday, and Isaac's just gonna finish this set right here with an almost perfect end with the Tyrannosaurus. And Isaac taking that 3-0 against Kraken Atkins. Kraken Atkins might have to go back to Cracker Barrel and get himself a nice order of chicken and dumplings to make him feel better afterwards.
Did you just plug Cracker Barrel randomly?
Apparently he did. It just happened. You can do nothing about it. You can definitely do nothing about it. That's all I'm trying to tell you right now.
All right, so Kraken Atkins, sent down to the losers bracket, but that's okay. He still has another chance to redeem himself in this bracket here. Wednesday night fights. Glad you folks can join us on this fine Tuesday evening. Once again, shout outs to the Battle for the Grid community, always showing that support for all these tournaments that are happening. Yes, we usually get a lot of tournaments, a lot for Battle for the Grid, but it just shows that a lot of folks love to compete in this game, play this game, just have that grind, especially since we just came off of Combo Breaker 2 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that Power Rangers has going for it is the crossplay, right? So, like, you guys can consistently get a lot of entrants due to that fact, right? Like, you don't have to worry about, like, this tournament's only for PC or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the real nice part about it. And I mean, these people are always hungry. Like, literally never not hungry for this.
And what's really great is that, with crossplay for Power Rangers, it's a lot easier to run these online tournaments because you don't have to worry about, we're not you're not alienating PC players or Switch players or anything like that. A lot of people can join in these tournaments, and right now we got Sushi here taking on Devious Ways. Devious Ways has been really grinding, really improving a lot in this game.
Yeah, he plays 2/3 of my team, so I'm already a fan.
Already a fan. And he got top 8 at Combo Breaker as well. So very strong player, of course, and always does well in tournaments that I've ran. And just a really great player to watch.
Oh man, Sushi's team is very clearly just made specifically to make it so he has the longest amount of blocks done for both Jen and RJ. Like, just with the assists, I mean, like hidden missiles, like Trini assist, but now already getting the hit with Dog here. Let's go for the easy route thanks to the Megazord. Throw after this.
Here we go.
And for my wife to finish it off right there. RJ down, Scorpina to come in, and all because of the swap. Too far away. I wonder how intentional the distance was right there, because like I feel like you had to wait to swap for the camera to move the character that far away, right? Because like when you first called the Scorpina assist, it's like real up close to the corner. I think that's how that works, but obviously, like I said, I'm pretty casual in the game, so.
All right, Sushi down to his last character.
Oh no!
Here comes Kruger going in.
That was 6 seconds. There was no for sure.
We got a file folder, and we're going in. Here comes the bronze, sneak grabs it to the throw.
Scorpina should finish this off. Easy money. Look at the damage thanks to the acid pool.
Scorpina did not want her boss doing all the dirty work, so she just comes in to finish the job. Devious takes that. Game number 1.
A super strong game right there, especially when like the Megazord ended up mattering for the very latter half of that character's lifespan, but the very beginning of that character's lifespan, the Megazord got completely negated because Devious Ways recognized that, oh, you called Megazord, that's a free punish on you because I'm directly in your face, right? And so the Megazord's not going to come out because you don't have time to press the button. I get a free combo, but when he went for the reset, that's when the Megazord came out, and it gave him the second chance. Didn't end up working out for Sushi though.
Yeah, fortunately. But Sushi has, that was only game number 1, so Sushi can seriously try to make this comeback here.
And yeah, that's the whole reason to get Scorpina in right there, is to give a free in for Anubis. And unfortunately not going to work out. Jen Scott's on the low there. Mix up. It's the overhead. Ooh, second hit of 2H actually ended up whipping because it was too far away. And now you can switch Zed in. Get the full conversion here. Easy.
Good conversion. Very nice. Gets him back into the corner. Scorpina doing some work right now. Goes in with the EX. Oh, drops it, but that's okay. They'll still got RJ out of there. Oh, Trini comes in with the stomps. Oh, now we're seeing Sushi's time to shine here. Oh no, drops it though, unfortunate, but that's okay. Just hanging back just a little bit. Sushi still has 2 characters left. It has Jen on his team as well. We got the dolphin dive. No!
Yeah, so like Devious Ways trying to actually save the Lord Zed there, and that ended up getting the happy birthday happening. Luckily for Devious Ways, the full happy birthday didn't end up coming to fruition. But the throw here, super smart from Sushi, and then recognizing gotta block. Megazord's on deck, can't deal with that, right?
Oh, most definitely. Oh, it's out the EX. Did not do the full punish though.
Already jumping.
Already jumped. Dolphin dive right there. We just doing another one here. Grabs Kruger out the air. And we just trying to get in. Sushi here, just trying to do all this work here.
I mean, well, at the very least you got Scott's in, right? So you're gonna have one mix up, and yeah, it only took one more dash under, and that would have been a cross up. But yeah, Scorpina doesn't actually have to worry about that issue because then he has 60 degrees behind her. Look at the damage, dude.
This damage. Didn't she get some nerfs last patch? This current patch.
because that didn't kill. Because that didn't kill.
Oh, I was gonna say she needs to switch out Jen, but let her recover for a bit. But fortunately, that's not the case. We had Devious now. That's gonna be well. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
Dolphin died. The Excalibur coming down from the skies.
Well, the tables have turned real quick on this. Unfortunately, could not close that out, and so Sushi is going to take that all the way to the bank.
Oh, wow. Sushi with a nice comeback. Let's go. You know, we have Sushi fans in the chat, of course. Gotta show that love for Sushi here.
Yeah, this is a close one. 1-1 apiece right here. So
this is our first not 3-0 game. Let's go.
Hey, was oh my goodness. Yeah, the Tracer one was a 3-0. That's right. Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Alright, so game 3 coming in here. It's getting it got a little bit closer as the set moves on though. So that's the nice part.
But Sushi was able to dig deep and come back.
The reset right there.
Switches out Doggy Kruger here.
That coming from a mile away.
2H come out, but the knee crush, the JS just to save him.
You know, sometimes all you need in life is a JS.
The collapse.
Sweet, nice.
It's rock, paper, scissors. You never know. So you gotta, like, a lot of the time you gotta try, right? And that situation never came up already. So, like, of course they're gonna take the first one.
Does the throw with the after reset here. And still can combo off of throws in this game because that's just how this game works. All right, and the Shin Ryukin takes down Scorpina here.
Ooh, yeah, I couldn't see which side that was on because of the knee drop, unfortunately. Try to go for the fake reset on that one. Oh, great recognition of the Megazord cancel. Yeah, super smart. Ooh, that's going to be the end of FK, though.
Robert James is going to have to go back making more of those pizzas. Gets to throw back into the corners. I don't know, I think Jungle Karma pizza might be pretty good.
No, I mean, like, nobody in that show ever wanted to eat his pizza. Not a single person. Well, the pizza that he wanted to make, anyway. The pizza that, like, he made for people that they did like, that was a different story. Alright, push block punish on that one right there. Already got the buff too. Shining, glowing, and glistening is Lord Zed.
Lord Zed, make me say his name.
Hold it right there.
Ooh, we got the
Super taste of your own medicine. Devious Ways took Sushi just a moment ago, but instead it was on the 5M, right? But this time it'll be the super for Jen Scott. It's going to kill Zed, and now 2v1 here is the situation.
Oh, no blocks. EX. It looks like this is going to be it for Jen right here. Jen Scott says Dunzo. Alright. This is basically one touch here.
Is this all you've got? You have
This might do it if there's no drop. Gets the Goldar out. Get the extension.
That's one wife.
Yeah.
That's
Another
two
one.
wives. And that's
Yeah,
death.
with the one-
Can't
yeah,
get any more.
that's it. Yeah, that is it.
served.
So only two wives from DV.
I mean, the combo would have gotten more wives if Trini of all people would have had more health, which is hilarious. But that's a funny thing for me to say is if Trini had more health.
Yeah, Sushi just it seems like Sushi is just learning more as he keeps playing. You know, shout outs to Latam Force, definitely.
Latin America, man.
Latin America got a really cool scene too, so
They're up, ready to go for pretty much every game always. Everybody's just so focused on America, you know what I mean? They miss out. Yeah, I just love the way Sushi's team is structured. He bets it all on black on the team structure, right? Like the assists are structured for whomever the point character is, to make them have the strongest possible offense they can. But great recognition a second time from Devious Ways, because I think it's either been 2 or 3 times so far that he's gotten a push block punish off the block string from Scott's. So.
Alright, 2 Ys here.
Full Shadow
That's
Strike.
gonna going in with the super here.
Ooh, great.
Yeah. Great action, very good.
Because Kruger was guaranteed to get hit there, so.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Man, look at this damage.
It's Scorpino, baby. That accident adds up.
Gets able to throw Scorpino back to the corner here, and Sushi now going to do some work here. Here we go. What you got for me, Sushi?
Gonna have to be a reset because it was not the greatest of starters. Yeah, and there's the throw. So.
There's the throw. He did that last time too, and it worked out in his favor.
Top of the combo with the EX to saves.
The wolf wheel is so good. All right, gets him out there.
Oh my goodness, yo, that was carnage right there for a second. That was chaos.
For a bit.
Okay, another guard cancel. I mean, the guard cancel's been working out a lot for Devious Ways. Oh, did not move on muscle. Going down.
It sends out the homies. Gonna extend it off of this. There you go, into the throw. And now we're back into the corner here.
Classic setup right there on the cross out.
Oh,
The shoulder. Yeah, but again, that is the second time that Sushi has gotten that incoming to work out. But dropping the combo from Devious, that's going to give Trini a second chance here. And I mean, she's got bar. Oh, but I mean, but Devious Ways got the hit, so I guess maybe not.
Yeah, this is going to do it here. Yep, ended out with the EX. That was still a good showing by Sushi, though.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy with that match, to be quite honest with you.
Same here.
3 characters that I play, so I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that match regardless, because it was not a 3-0. We got to see some games, and it's some good stuff by both of these players.
Yeah, we're moving into top 8 qualifiers ready for winner's side. First up with Chimera and Teresa. But before I go in there, I want to share something that was that was sent to me by my fellow colleague at Low Kick. So
Lay it on me.
People were checking into the matches, right? And we've encountered this over here. Let me bring it up on screen right now.
Oh God, is it really bad?
It's pretty hilarious, all context considered. Where did I save this?
I didn't do it.
No, you didn't do it.
I want TO in this time. It's not your fault. It's not
I
your
am
fault.
not the TO today. I was the TO the other day.
Just sit back and relax. It's okay.
In the meantime, Teresa and Fear, go ahead and get in here while I pick up this picture. Where is it?
And while we're all waiting here, don't forget to hit that command matcherino. Definitely helps out using the code WNFO21_21 BFTG for free 50 cents donation. Why is there 2 21s?
Because it is episode 21, and I don't know why Vi did that.
2021. It's 2021 is why.
Yeah, 2021 and episode 21.
Okay, all right.
Sorry,
Well-
it just happened to coincide that way, unfortunately.
Where is this?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it does happen. So just give us a minute here.
They in there?
Don't
Yeah.
ready up yet.
No, they get ready up.
Ready up. Okay.
I'll flash
Show
it.
after.
We can hit it after the match. We can hit it after the match.
It's no big
so-
deal.
Fear Chimera, Crescent Chimera got second place at Combo Breaker on Sunday. Very, of course,
Right.
one of the possibly the one of the best players in Battle for the Grid, most definitely. And let me give you a nice little.
I don't think there's a possibly about it.
Let me give you a small rundown. We did a Downtown Beatdown online on the 15th with at least a $500 prize pool. Fair Chimera took most of my money. I will at least say. I mean, it's like I lost in a money match, but I never played it.
You're not the first person to say that. Let me tell you. But rocking the Ryu for today.
Yeah, we got the Ryu. We go in, and we get to see some Ryu combos here for a little bit. Of course, it's tried and true Sentry on the field there. Chimera just making quick work of Robert James here.
Yeah, much to my chagrin, but Jen Scott coming in on the cross-up right.
Gets into that sandwich.
Yeah, it's got meter to work with too. So, okay, there's a swap trying. Go for that Zed. Yeah, the signature Chimera, the signature Fear character.
Yep.
But the 2M.
Preparing the palace. Here we go. Oh, say his name.
Oh, you definitely gonna remember it for sure.
Get that pose out there, Zed. Do your thing. EX and Jen Scott's is gone. Last character for Teresa here.
Unfortunately, the ground pounding comedy's not going to work out, but I mean, the throw in recognition of the gap on the Megazord, and Ryu's gonna go down here.
There goes Ryu from the streets, is gone. But we're just back to these Z combos here. Fair Chimera showing people what's up.
That mix up too strong sometimes. Gonna go for the mix. Oh, again, swap Grease.
I like Zed's slop shot because it's basically just a straight up backhand.
It's a backhand. He gets the baby powder out and everything.
Yeah, he's just like, no way.
You're gonna learn today, absolutely, 100%.
And you know what? People need to learn to stay hydrated, so don't forget to redeem 100 channel points to stay hydrated.
Real quick, I got the image now. So here's what we got.
Oh, let me see it. Do I check in here? I just got home. Yo, this little kid.
Shouts to Derp.
So good.
Shouts to Derp.
Good stuff. Also devious. Good stuff. Good stuff. Devious. Let's go. That made my night. That actually made my night.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Wait, why did that overhead hit? Hold up. Did you see that?
Why? Because it can. That's why.
Did you see how far away that one was? Did Teresa stick out a button? Probably. I mean, that makes the most sense.
All right, and Ryu got that crouching short starter here. Oh, does not block the wolf wheel, unfortunately. Are we going to see some RJ combos here? Going in with a slide, okay.
Alright. Gotta go for one more mix-up here, though. Okay, oh, try to get the meaty overhead, but maybe just a bit too fast on the button presses. RJ's gonna die for it, unfortunately. Cross-up is blocked right there, and Jen Scott's doing work. Ryu should go down on this one. It's gonna be 2 apiece. Incoming versus the training assist, too.
Here comes Sentry, possibly Chimera's best character. I mean, I've seen a lot of many comebacks with Sentry from Chimera here.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you know, Zed is the character that Fear is wants everybody to know the name of, no matter what. You can say any other character is his best, and then his Zed walks out. It's like, you will remember my Zed.
Oh, watch the swap strike. Going in with the throw back to the corner.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be all in the Megazord to be able to help out because that was a throw combo, so. So it's gonna be a dead character, and in comes the Sentry right here. Uses the EX, knows that yeah, immediately into super. Look at the
the recognition of the incoming here.
Yeah. Try to go for the command throw, not gonna work out.
Ooh, this might do it here. Calls out SPD.
It's an emergency.
Absolutely. EX going in. That's it. Game 2 goes Fear. And Crescent Chimera taking game number 2.
Strong play. The second that Teresa, she tried to go in, that I feel like that was kind of the downfall, right? Because like she had the life lead after using the super on Sentry. and yeah, just kind of like set herself up for the try to get the full screen grab, right? And well, that got with punished. It was from down from there.
Basically, Teresa tried to go in and just got chimeraed for her troubles. Here we go. Game number 3 here. Let's see if Teresa can make some even more adjustments here. I think she did pretty well that last game. It's just that bit of a hiccup at the end there.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, the one thing I'm wondering about this match is I haven't seen the SPD unblockable on incoming. I haven't seen it. So I'm waiting for it. That's what I was looking out for from Fear, but just block on the overhead right there, and yeah, start pressing buttons afterwards. You ain't got into Fear because tree assist was already gone.
EX to OTG, here we go. This could be a dead RJ here.
Oh, great googly moogly.
Ever since we started this tournament, it just seems like RJ just always has to chill in the back.
It's I blame the nerfs. I'm upset about it. Nah, but for real though.
Hadouken's on deck here. Tatsu, let's see here. Gets the donkey kick extension. And the overhead into the super. And gets the EX Shoryuken.
Okay, well, nice block on the incoming, but yeah, you can only block for so long when the overhead is seemingly invincible with all the particle effects happening. Ooh, drops the link though.
Yeah, drops it, but gets the forward throw into the donkey kick.
Hey.
Hello, let's go. Back to the other side.
That was far more convincing, let me tell you.
Ryu from Monster Hunter just doing some work here in the land of the grid.
These Fortnite characters coming in here in a Power Rangers.
I don't understand how these Smash characters can just come into other people's territories like that.
Yeah, man, it's just not okay. But Fear Chimera is going to take it 3-0, so it's going to put Fear up in the top 8, which is tomorrow. So I'm not going to be seeing him for the rest of the day. Teresa has obviously another chance here.
Yep. So congratulations, Chimera, for making top 8, which you'll be seeing more of him tomorrow. So he gets to go relax for a bit, watch the rest of the tournament. And of course, we're going to get SDK, Skills That Kills, the combo breaker champion himself, taking on Drew Chuck. This is going to be one hell of a match.
Yeah, this is pretty classic, actually. These two have been placing highly in pretty much every Battle for the Grid for a long time now. It's not even just like as of recent, right?
Yeah, and it's amazing that SDK has came back. He took a bit of a break for a bit. Came back. He's won some tournaments ever since he came back. Anytime he's in a tournament and Fear's in a tournament, he's usually always beating Fear Chimera. So SDK is just even stronger than he was before.
One big addition is obviously the Chun-Li as of recent, right? Just a character that really vibes with SDK for obvious reasons, right? Like execution is SDK's thing, and Chun-Li just allows you to do this kind of stuff, right?
So we're gonna see a lot of high execution combos, possibly gonna see some Gen Point finips, and it's gonna, and of course, like we said earlier that Jim Moran does not really have a great wave dash. Well, unless you're SDK, that gets proven wrong right there.
Quantum's going to be able to get out thanks to the Air Saber, no problem. But the Chun-Li is not going to help out enough versus missiles because, those take just a long enough time, right? And that's going to help out SDK enough. Got hit on the Eric, and Quantum is, it's not looking good. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh, yeah. So, unfortunately, Drew Chuck's Quantum Ranger is just going to have to go back. Eric is just going to have to go back to headquarters and rethink his life decisions.
He definitely needed more power, let me tell you.
The IAD? Are you kidding me? Come on, SDK.
Yeah, going ham right now. Just ridiculously strong pressure. Execution character is down.
Yep, using the EX Kikoken to extend and get a nice combo happening. And SDK taking game number 1. SDK has a lot of great combos here with Chun-Li. But if you folks want to see some more great Chun-Li combos, go ahead and hit up Dostro at young_Dostro. Hit up his Twitter and check out all the smooth stylings of his Chun-Li combos. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah, no, this character can kill you from. This character's like release RJ almost, right? Like, can kill you pretty much off of everything.
Yo, and here we go. Right at the start, SDK.
Oh, Drew switched to Ryu. I just noticed that. Okay. It's kind of playing the Street Fighter board, I guess.
I guess, just send in Ryu from Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Why not?
Bird, finishing off right here on the legs, yeah. And that Ryu's not going to be effectual right there. Oh,
it's the
fake overhead on the cross-up into low.
Yo, I think everybody, you and I, the whole chat, and everyone that lives next door got hit by that.
I mean, it's real strong, and okay, well, the EX is actually going to work out right here, so the next one attack. Wait, hold up! Did this come in through right there?
Chun-Li is gone.
This actually just 1v1.
Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, okay. That's just easy.
It was for me to build.
Oh, but here comes Jen, though. Oh, the EX. Oh, gets hit by the William. Again.
Oh, no.
And again, the size 5,000 Triceratops was just too much for Goldar.
Eat fire.
I don't know, man. Goldar can grow to that size. We've seen it before.
Wow. and Drew Chuck almost had it too, and then, well, SDK was like, okay.
Yeah, well, the happy birthday was like obviously incredibly fortuitous, right? But the attempt at saving himself with the EX was unfortunately just ill-timed. Because, well, I mean, it just be like that sometimes.
and Drew Chuck lost that game so hard he got switched back to player 1.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, we got a happy birthday from SDK here.
Okay, reset right there. Oh god, I'm
okay, all right. Well,
gonna kill with the swap strike, I assume.
Looks like Ryu's just gonna have to go back to Project Cross Zone.
Yeah. These phone game characters, man, unfortunately can't live for very long, and now Goldar is gonna go down to time. Oh, this was we're about to see one of the old heads of comebacks.
Alright, let's see if this
character
that was definitely not an Akara approved combo.
Unfortunately drop and everything. True Tux, like Quantum Ranger, should be staring down Death's Door here in a sec.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Straight into super right there. Okay, that seemed a little late in my head, but I wasn't sure.
That's gonna do it. And TSDK moves on to top 8, getting that Sprite from McDonald's.
That's what happens when you get stuck in the unblockable vortex. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, block it? No, it hits high and low at the same time. So yeah, SDK gonna take it 3-0. And that is going to put SDK into the top 8 as well. So Drew Chuck is going to have to make it through losers bracket. That was actually Drew Chuck's first match of the day because his opponent got DQ'd. I see, okay.
Yeah, that was interesting. So Drew Chuck got the chill for just a hot second here. And so he's going to move down to the loser side. So he still has one more chance to try to make it to top 8 here. So far we have SDK and Fear Chimera moving on to the winner's side of top 8. So we have 2 more spots for the winner's side. Then we're going to move on down to the loser side to qualify for top 8. So we still got some more Power Rangers action for you folks here on Wednesday Night Fights.
So, are we going to be seeing Omega Black and Devious, or are we going to see Mega Isaac and more robots first?
Looks like we're going to see the progenitor of Snitches, which is Omega Black.
Okay, all right.
Taking on Devious Ways. And of course, the funny thing is the scoreboard can't fit all that.
Look at it. Look at it on the scoreboard. As you know, that's just his name. As far as you know, this isn't Omega Black. We're not watching Omega Black.
No, this is Progenitive Snitches, sponsored by Beast Fries.
Oh, good lord, man. Y'all are too much.
Oh, man. So Beast Fries snitching is going to be on player 2 side, Devious on player 1 side. Here we go. And goes Omega Black.
I'm dead. Beast Fries snitching. Let's go. All right. Okay. All right. Ooh, got Zed. And yeah, the acid's not really like a true hitbox, so but the big whiff on that one. Yeah, super unfortunate for Omega Black.
And Devious here going to work with the Scorpina here. Despite the fact that Scorpina got a few nerfs this last patch, she's still really strong.
Well, I mean, you would have to make it so acid damage like scales with the combo counter or something. I feel like I don't know how you could stop this woman. Ooh, good call out right there on the dive. Yeah, Ass was gonna be able to get a block that. Didn't get the full combo, unfortunately. Megazord
did not get the full combo. Hashtag buff dog.
Okay, yeah, another big drop, and now a happy birthday on that one. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, EX to get out of there. Scorpio's gonna live, and that's death, right?
Yeah. Should be. Got some round trip out there with the Mega Goldar.
Double drop! Wow, had to mix it up twice. Devious Ways.
Going on?
A small punishment. Oh wow, that actually set up for a free grab. I wonder if that was guaranteed actually because of the Megazord hitting there. I'm not entirely sure if he could that one.
I'm not entirely sure either, but wow.
Okay.
Oh,
sweet.
Down. Going in with the super here. It just hangs back for a bit. What a block.
Yeah, good cancel.
Yeah, that was a good dash cancel. That was a smart call by Omega Black here. This could do it for Scorpina here. Yeah, that is definitely going to do it. Gets him with beam. And Omega Black taking game number 1 here. Now let me ask you something, Ebonic. Would you like to have Trini go back to 1250 health?
I don't know. She seems broken. Did you see what just happened?
Yeah.
she probably doesn't need it, right? Trini can only go back to 1250 health, if you want my actual opinion, if they give RJ his stuff back. If they give RJ his stuff back, then Trini can go back.
Thanks for the assist.
Okay, it's gonna take over now. Just right back on over to Trini. It's such a slow start here from Devious Ways too. Like,
yeah, I think he was trying to. Yeah, very unfortunate. I think he was just trying to gauge what Omega Black was gonna do, but Omega Black was already in there.
And well, Zed's probably not gonna live to see another day, unfortunately.
Goldar Super still does some really great damage, so yeah, of course, Zed is not it. Here comes Anubis Fugitive. Can he do some work? Yeah, we playing neutral here.
This is maybe the most patience. Oh, as soon as I say that, too, jump back.
As soon as you said patience, it was like, nah.
No more. We've been patient for far too. Yo, off the guard, like guard cancel. No EXs for you either. Like,
Wow.
Solid hit.
Gets the acid out. Busting out that damage here. Right, the EX here. Very nice stuff. Round trip. And we're just gonna end it right there. Okay.
Oh no, yeah, well, that would be a little more unfortunate than Devious Ways could ever have hoped. Because, well, now, like, I mean, like, Goldar stayed alive, not a lot of health, but now, oh, a combo drop, and I guess just get right back in there on the quicker. There's a lot of stuff not getting finished.
You gotta finish those.
Okay.
Wow, Omega Black just right there.
Yeah, right into super. Just gonna be a little bit of health on this left, and okay, wake up.
Wake up, super.
You got the assist, and just gonna Goldar it up. That should catch him. Yeah.
Full screen raw super. The stones on this man. He's wearing the robe. He's wearing the robe. He's comfy.
I don't really know if that's like stones though. That's just like the easiest way for it to punish, right? Because like you don't want to actually run into the super too early, the laser beam. You don't want to run into the follow up that Omega Black is gonna go for. You just want to hit it right then and there, right? I feel like.
Yeah. All right. So Omega Black 2-0. Devious is just really like. I don't know, he's got a lot of got some adjustments to happen here, but Omega Black here is just doing a lot of great work, just sending in the big-bodied force. All right, okay. I dig this start, Devious. Okay.
And then, okay, cross up again.
Hey, why not?
Again.
You know?
I mean, yeah, we haven't seen the same side mix-up, right? So. Alright, now we can buff Trinny's health, actually. Never mind.
This is a bit of an opposite of last game here. Devious is showing some promise here. Oh, gets the whip punish home.
Again, another big drop right there.
What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, that could have been a dead character on Scorpina. Like, I'm pretty sure there was no way she was surviving that, but I guess that was the way.
Right?
Ooh, Scorpina helping out her boss on that one. Gonna be able to get the hit. Not a lot of life left on Goldar, but again, yeah, that one was a little bit close. So that's kind of why the combo, because, you know, obviously Zed pulls you in, right?
Right.
Straight into super.
Straight into super, finish it out, spend that cat. That's a smart idea, spend that cat. Oh, gets him on the incoming.
Yeah, that's Scorpina right there.
Yeah.
Look at the damage. Round trip. Got another bar.
Yeah, that should do it right. Yep, that's gonna do it. Soft strike and Omega Black down to his last character here. Goldar though is not really a pushover, so we could see some pretty good comeback. But wait, as soon as I said that.
As soon as you said that, it was just an immediate whip, easy whip punish on that one, and then easy kill directly into Megazord. It didn't go into anything difficult either, right? Like, we had seen Devious drop several combos, and so I think it was just like, okay, we're just keeping it simple to kill Goldar at this point, because we're already you know, in contention for going to losers bracket if Omega Black comes back. So just keep it nice and simple.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, it's only one game to Devious right now, so he's got to win 2 more. We got Beast Fries. Oh, no, the Beast Fries.
Oh, no, I can feel the food poisoning right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can feel the food
Nice.
poison. Oh, Dostro, move over.
Here we go. Game number 4 here.
Yeah, game four. Zed on the back foot, having to deal with all this pressure. The Trinity assist plus round trip, so hard to deal with. In terms of block stun, now you're in trouble.
Stall.
Oh yeah, Trini again, but yeah, there's the guard cancel. Just backs right off, right? I mean, that was maybe the perfect time to guard cancel, like, especially now Zed's gonna get so much of that life. Oh, great swap strike, yeah, that kind of negates how good that guard cancel was.
Yo. Oh, gets the throw. That's gonna do it for Zed here.
I think that was a super strong decision right there from Omega Black.
This is a mutiny right here. Goldar's initiated.
Already removes it from the throne. Gonna take Scorpina. And, you know, probably try to finish off Anubis here. I don't want to call it, you know, I've seen a lot of drops today.
Well, Anubis Cougar is gone, so. Alright, into the super. That's going to do a good amount of damage. Alright, good patience by Omega Black, but gets hit with the alpha counter.
And Megazord on deck, yeah. I mean, this is going to have to be all the damage you need possible because the happy birthday is out.
Oh my god. And already, Omega Black losing is one character, about to lose the second one. Or not.
Wait, this might be okay. This might actually be just fine for Devious Ways.
This might be able to do this.
Oh my god. I mean, like, it would have been just fine if Goldar died, but this is, I guess, okay as well.
Okay, gets the Megazord out, blocks the Dragon Sword, tries to go with the sandwich. Oh, and just gets out the tail at the nick of time. Omega Black moves on to top 8, winner's side.
Progenitor of snitches.
Snitches prevails.
How many? Look at how many monsters you have to sacrifice for that.
Look at that! Look! You see him up in the attack and defense. That's more. That's about as powerful as a god card. The robe on deck, definitely. He costs.
So
This stream is way too much.
That's so godlike. Stream needs to continue as is.
I'm gonna leave the card up on the screen until we get our next match.
Dang, it's like that. I mean, look at it. When this card is summoned, add 1 Dragon Armor Trinity.
I'm gonna put it in the corner right there. There we go.
All right. The robe is an equip card. You got to think about that. The robe is an equip card too. So like you see the base stance at like 5,000, 5,000. It's actually like 5,500, 5,500 because of the robe.
Yeah, the robe definitely adds the 500, and it's very, very powerful card.
Mm-hmm. It's just that strong. Like
shout outs to Boone for this stream tonight.
Can I spin it around?
I mean, you can. You do have that ability. It's just whether or not you're actually going to.
Can you put it in defense mode?
Oh, that's the real question.
There is no defense mode for the progenitor. All right. There is no defense mode, son.
Okay, that works.
Go get in there, more robots. What else can I put on screen? Like, people who follow.
I mean, you already put the Beast Prize, right? Like.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, where's the TK? Yeah, I showed TK.
All right, so
Yeah, we got more.
I mean, there's quite a bit more stuff that Boone has cooked up. Like the whole, just chatting up with Boone on Sunday. All I did was look at Photoshop stuff, and it was great.
I cannot find it.
That's how you get in the
I
grid.
tagged him Because the funny thing is like I think it was like this morning or yesterday. I just tagged him on Twitter. It's like these Photoshop photos just making me think of Boone right now, making me laugh my ass.
Yo, more robots. Where you at? Get in here.
So yeah, it's gonna be Mega Isaac taking on more robots. Okay,
He was
this could
on
be a really good
ranked.
match.
Get out of here, man. This is the real rank.
So
You
here's
say he
the
was on
funny. Yo, so this is common. This is common in tournaments. It's just like to wait your turn, just get on rank for a bit, you know.
You're right. I've definitely seen that. That is
That's the real
not
way to train.
that is not just something that people in Battle for the Grid do. That has been a problem in many an online tournament. Let me tell you. Oh my bad, bro. I jumped on ranked and I thought it was gonna take like 30 seconds. You know, it's a fast game, right? And then it goes to like time.
It's not as bad as locals though. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a quick smoke break, and they're gone for like 45 minutes.
Oh,
You know,
bro.
I
Oh my God.
I know the feeling because I'm guilty of doing that too. So
Bro, so back in Marvel 3, we used to. I don't know if y'all remember Darren. He was a Hawkeye player, but we used to have a moniker called the Darren Break. Oh my God!
it's Bobby's new album.
Defensora del Mariachi.
Let's go.
We're memeing so hard we ain't even got the scoreboard ready. Let's do it.
I love more robots. I see Ryu on more robots' team, getting that RJ in there. You know, it's really interesting. Despite the fact that RJ got these nerfs, a lot of players still playing them.
He's a popular character in general, like not even just like because he was top tier before, you know. Oh no! Happy birthday on the Ryu as well. Oh, I mean, I guess we may not get to see some of that more robot Ryu. I don't know.
Gets the super to Tyrannosaurus, and down goes Ryu. He's got to go back. To play some X-Men versus Street Fighter.
And then the punish right there on the RJ Sly Quantum. You know, the original comeback. Well, maybe not the original, but.
All right, he's motivated now. Oh, not motivated enough. Oh, gets the EX.
Okay, well, at least got around that, and now the Megazord's not going to be as much of a problem because he was unable to press a button in time. Formation.
All right, is this an Akara approved combo?
I need more quantum.
Man, I mean, well, at this point, it really just depends on if he drops it, right? Because like it's an easy kill. And the mix-up right here. Oh, Draken, but no happy birthday still. Whatever, you know. Happy birthday, I lied. I'm done.
Oh, the EX here.
Maximum.
Megazord ready.
Yeah, and just Megazord right back. You don't want to give Quantum Ranger a chance. Now you set up the sandwich, and oh, so the sweep missed, right? And then more robots tried to react with the punish, but reacted too late. So got counter hit.
Bionic Dino, and there goes Eric Myers. Isaac
You see
taking.
what happened was. Why though? Why? For what reason? ¿Por qué?
That picture was so good. Boone got 2 extra followers.
2, 1.
I can't handle this. Oh my god.
Goodness.
I need to know the story as to how that could have possibly have come to somebody's mind.
Ironically, it was made up by Dostro.
I'll worry about that later. I will worry about that later. Meg Isaac, unfortunately, Green Ranger on life support, able to get the character out at the throw.
All right, going into the going, bringing Jason to the corner here.
Get the reset on that. The EX comes out and he's punished from the robots.
EX. Oh, and the Wolf Wheel just gets those input frames for just a hot minute.
Now, Green Ranger on life support again, probably going down here. Yeah, this is the RJ I like to see. See, now I'm feeling better. I watched RJ get beat up for over an hour now. I'm ready to go.
There you go. You got your wish.
And one more reset, and it's all it's going to do. EX to get out.
Oh, the EX to get out of there. I've seen some crazy Draken comebacks. Shout outs to mi amigo Zago. But I have seen some crazy El Dracon comebacks, so we can see it.
Tagging to throw again?
Maybe not.
That's one of those. I was mash and throw because I was trying to tag, but then it gave me throw after I tagged. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost certain.
The Shinryuken.
Truly the courage of a wolf to mash throw tag.
Definitely.
Okay, so one apiece here.
Yep. So more robots, tying it up. This is still for top 8 for winners here. Here on Wednesday Night Fights. Of course, once again, I am Arneezy here, joined by the amazing Ebonic Plague. Thank you all for joining us this fine evening. Some great Power Rangers action.
I'm really surprised. So far, we haven't really seen a whole lot of the Ryu. Like, the Ryu has been,
like we've seen some
pretty good, of course. But
yeah, the only Ryu we've seen much of is Chimeras, of course.
Well, I'm not like in this
really
right here.
Too easy.
Oh, what a tech!
That's the kind of thing I was expecting an RJ player to do directly after a throw tech is a 2L, and there it is. And it finally happened.
You were not disappointed.
But like, I'm usually not expecting throw into throw. But I feel you. Green Ranger's going down here.
Once again, ending it with the courage of the wolf. Robert James has just decided to send the good doctor back home. Oh my God! Okay.
Yeah, didn't get the head. Oh, I was gonna say didn't get the head. Transition into one, and then it did.
We had it was a dress rehearsal. We got the full-on birthday with the candles and everything.
Oh no!
I can't anymore. I can't.
So this match is so good. I can't even commentate it. So sorry. Well, okay. Ryu gets his chance to sign now, at the very least.
Okay.
SPD, you can't jump no more, son.
All right, gets the guilty judgment here with the forward throw.
He can't jump, and he jumps, and he got unblockable. But
Oh, El Dracon, here we go.
oh man, yeah, El Dracon
Finish
it off right there.
And goes in with the EX to top it off, and Isaac moving on. 2 games to win. He just got one more to qualify for top 8. Excuse me.
Last top qualifier too. So we've already got SDK, we got Omega Black, and we got Fear Chimera, obviously. On the winner side, of course, there's losers bracket. Don't get it twisted.
Of course, but all right, here we go. So let's see if more robots can tie this up, or is he gonna get set down to the losers bracket?
That was the first time where it had to come down to Ryu. So, but slide it round start plus the Ryu assist. Yeah, unfortunate drop right there. Was trying to get the link on the 5L, but maybe just a bit too far away. Because that Ryu assist would have helped out, made it a lot easier. But
oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, we just gonna continue, get the pickup.
on the new crush, and then yeah, after you block that Ryu assist, RJ just has you at his mercy. It's real scary for sure.
Oh, it is. And, you not really much you can entirely do about it, unfortunately. Oh, gets it. Ends it with the swap strike. Good call.
Ooh, yeah. Fortunately, the wall bounce is a bit much right there. Now going to be able to punish off the knee crush all the way to the corner.
The triple slash. Extends it. Very nice.
Gun.
Into the super.
I knew it was coming that time. I knew it was coming. You couldn't catch me off guard this time.
Right?
Oh my goodness, the fake cross thanks to the drop, pushing Ryu back into the corner.
Oh yeah, that was a good call right here. Gets the EX into the Bionic Dino. That's gonna do it. And Eric Myers, the last one standing.
Ooh, yeah, well, jumped out right there because it was at least able to get away from Quantum. So, I mean, you take a little bit of damage from the Megazord and it's like whatever at that point. Now he has to deal with the mix-up. It's cross-up after Draken.
Yo, go to the other side here. Once again.
What was it?
And that's gonna. Oh, we just. The straight shot. And Isaac is gonna move on into the top 8 winners. Congratulations, we have our top 8 winners. SDK, Omega Black, Crescent's own Chimera, and of course Mega Isaac moves on. So those are the 4 matches for winners top 8. We're gonna be getting the loser side up next here. But while we're waiting for that, of course, don't forget, hit that command matcherino. Use the code WNFO21_21 BFTG for a free 50-cent donation. Would definitely help us out. Help out the players. And it's free.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to do just the sponsor or just the code either. You can also do the sponsor quests to be able to put in some extra money in the pot on top of that. Or if when those codes eventually get used up or anything, the sponsor quests always exist, and a lot of the sponsor quests are related to things that I feel like you should already be doing in regards to you're already in the FGC, right? So a lot of it's like following people. And then you should always make sure to check in over at the Low Kick Discord instead of the WNF Discord when you want to play Battle for the Grid. It's really important.
Of course, really important.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes less than a minute. I just put in the code as well. Shout outs to CIFGC for putting in the code.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because we're getting the Derps match. That's why you put it up. I was like, it seems kind of random, but I'll talk about it. It makes sense now.
No, it's both of them. Derp and Devious both checked into the wrong Discord.
Oh my god, it is Derp versus Devious. I just looked at the bracket. This is just wonderful. This is perfect. If we didn't need the screen real estate, I would say you should probably keep that up on screen the whole time, but people need to be able to see the match. So.
Right.
Yo, where's Devious? Is he playing ranked? What's going on? There he is. Alright, cool.
I like how that's the default now. It's like... Yeah, is he playing ranked? Is he playing the ranked? It's probably him playing ranked, isn't it? All right, well, we got them both in. Got the match loaded and everything. So Derp and Devious almost didn't make it to the bracket because they checking into the wrong places. Trying to make top 8 now.
Just trying.
With the power of snow.
Mystic Force time.
All right, of course, we get to see, Derp getting, very. I've always loved watching Derp play because he has a very interesting set of teams with, of course, Udana and Cat Ranger. Very, very unique team, that Derp uses. So that's why I've always enjoyed watching him play.
Yeah, well, Uniqueness is unfortunately not going to get a whole lot of time to shine here. Scorpina running that acid game. Oh, the EX gets blocked, and yeah, I mean, even if Devious Ways missed the punish with like Zed, the round trip was already out, right? So the hitbox was gonna connect regardless. One wife, two wives.
Two wives.
You have lost the Shadow Saber.
And every time I hear him say, "You have lost this battle," I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." Oh, wow, just barely surviving on that one. Yeah, that's surprising. But, I mean, hey, it's not going to end up mattering because Scorpino was in as an assist. Got over half the life right there. Set up the missiles. And, yeah, I mean, you telling me you're blocking that? Easy money? No, I don't think it's easy money.
Nah, fam, you are not blocking that. And Devious taking that game number 1.
That was strong right there from Devious. That the first hit connection into being able to get the happy birthday after a mix-up to get half of Scorpina's life after being able to take down Cat Ranger and already a switch to Gen Scots. Frame 1. Frame 1.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Let's see if Derp is able to, you know, make some adjustments here. I mean, because that was basically a very dominant game 1 by Devious.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's really hard to get around the. I was just. It's really hard to get around the missiles that Scorpina's gonna throw out when you have a character that also teleports on the active switch. Right? Like, you just have no choice but to deal with it. And now, happy birthday! But yeah, I wasn't too sure if that was gonna stay happy birthday.
Oh, just sends out the homie here. And that's probably going to do it for Udana. Udana's going to go back and learn some more magic.
Yeah. And then again, the EX is spit out.
And the EX is just not working out in Derp's favor, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's the second time so far.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's 2 wives in a row. All right, gets the super out. That's going to do it for Cat Ranger here.
No, you can't do my name Kruger like that. No, this is my favorite character in all of Power Rangers. Sit down. No, you can't be doing that.
He's gonna do it again.
Oh, that was godlike. Use the reset opportunity to go for a Shadow Strike, and then set secondary active switch on that. Okay. There's just no way you're seeing that with that many particle effects. It's too hard. It's too difficult.
Way. And that was almost a perfect from Devious.
That was an absolutely strong showing.
All right, here we go. This is
2-0.
2-0 already. This, Devious just being super dominant. Has Derp on the back foot with 2 games and a donut. So Derp's got to really just dig deep, rethink a lot of life decisions, and just get in there.
3, 2, 1.
Well, third game possible. Top 8 qualifying for Devious now. In the excuse me, it's not a top 8 qualifier. It's a wrong Discord's qualifier. My bad.
Yeah, this is for the right to be in the wrong Discord.
I'm a professional and I should get these things right, so I'm sorry.
It's the Ouroboros out. And this is a little different than last game here, the last 2 games. Now the shoe's on the other foot, the tables have turned. Gets out Ouroboros for the safety here, and wow, just gets sandwiched Extenza with the freeze. And we're just gonna go back to the other side here. Doggy Kruger just getting beaten up. Blocks it, very nice.
Yeah, real important use of the icicles right there to stop Scorpina's missiles before they come out, right? And, okay, good call out.
Okay.
1 rep. That's 2. And then the reset. Okay.
Oh, the reset gets the back throw though. And it looks like wow, very nice. It looks like Doggy Kruger is gonna have to go back and check out the next episode of Paw Patrol.
Oh man, that's got one of my favorite voice actors in it, DC Douglas. He's Wesker, but he's also in Paw Patrol for some reason.
For some reason.
Okay, Scorpina on deck right here, and Okay, well, I mean, you know, if you wanted damage to be able to make a comeback, well, I mean, Scorpion is probably a good character for it.
Yeah.
Round trip. Oh, on the others. Thanks, round trip. Push them out of the corner for me, will you?
This might do it if he doesn't drop it here.
Don't jinx it.
Alright, no commentators. Good.
I'm surprised you stopped the first. That's impossible.
I know, but here comes Jen Scotts, though.
Oh no, we have with Megasword and all bars on deck. It's really just whether or not Dirt drops it. And of course!
See, you said it! If you didn't say anything,
I'm so
Ebonic,
sorry.
if you didn't say anything, we would have had a 2-1, but no!
So sorry. EX. It's gonna be another EX. We're just going to Super. Okay, Super. Circuit Breaker.
And devious hit.
I don't even understand why for that one. Like,
And Devious Ways moves on to the wrong Discord. Congratulations.
Would you believe?
yeah. So that means Devious can never go back to the low kick Discord, right?
Would you believe me if I told you that was the wrong picture?
That was the wrong picture.
That's the wrong picture. Oh my god. See, this is what happens when you just say something, Ebonic Plague.
I'm
So
sorry.
we could have had another game.
This is my fault.
We could have had another game, but
I have to take responsibility.
you gotta hold that now.
Oh, good lord.
Hey,
All right, well,
hey, folks, don't forget to hit that command matcherino. All right, so here we have Logan here and taking Logan, of course. All right, here goes. Who is going to move on to top 8 between Logan and Drew Chuck? It's going to be quite the match here. Oh, what an anti-air, the call out.
yeah, being able to stop Goldar from just jumping around for free is pretty important, and I mean, was able to do it right there. Unfortunately, dropping the combo. Jen is in now, and oh,
Yo, here comes Magnus Defendus.
you have no idea what he's fighting for. No, literally no one knows.
Oh, and it's okay. We're just having some pretty interesting drops, but here comes Drew Chuck with the powerful Goldar.
EX is gonna whiff though, so no restand, and This be full conversion, no drop right there from Logan. Drew Chuck.
What is going on, Ebonic?
It's a lot of drops, and I was really worrying about Drew Chuck's Goldar, right? Because like he'd been in for no, the air blade actually being just too far away. Okay, but Cat Ranger gets out. That's really important, and yeah, gonna use the guard cancel to get away as well. But here comes the Megazord again. Goldar EX is gonna whiff again. I don't think I've seen a single Cat Ranger EX connect.
Not tonight. It has been all not successful.
Eat fire.
Pick up right after. EX, finish the job. Cat Ranger's down. Goldar comes in on the EX though, recognized.
Wow.
Try to catch her pressing buttons on incoming. No dice though. Logan staying nice and patient. Quantum Ranger in. EX the second you see an active. Drew Chuck.
Yo. Oh, another drop. Gets the EX. Wow, just all these whiffs. Alright, let's try it again. Drew.
Big drop. They're gonna get the EX. Yeah.
What a bait.
Quantum leap. Quantum leap. That's the last quantum leap because you're not gonna survive.
I need more.
He's able to get out of the corner, but quantum power activated right now.
Saber.
Saber.
He's motivated, but was not. Oh my goodness. And Logan's about to lose his Magna Defender. He's gonna beat up Mike.
Yeah, it's one of the nice parts about going to Quantum Ranger Super right then and there when a character's on the incoming, right? Because you can set up the sandwich as long as you have the assist available, since there's quantum displacement, which will cross up the opponent. You know, they can block that, but it's not that move that, you know, people are trying to hit you with. If they hit you with, that's cool, but they want the setup, and that's what Chuck went for the second he was forced to, you know, try to jump away from Quantum Ranger.
Of course. All right, so it was kind of a close game, you know, not too far-fetched, but, you know, we would definitely love to see more games.
Oh, I mean, you know, it's only the first game, you know, this is the long haul. 1, 2.
Daylight. Oh, no.
Whipped out the shotty in broad daylight.
Yeah.
You have no idea what he's fighting for. That's why he needs the
Nope.
shotgun. It's what he's fighting
Right.
for.
Right. He's got to do something to pay for that deposit for that shotgun. Oh, what a cross up! All right, get the loops.
Ooh, Cat Ranger's gonna fall out on this one though. It's lucky for Drew, but yeah, great recognition. And as soon as I say that, unfortunately, it's gonna get EX for his troubles. Jen Scott's either gonna be on life support or gonna be down here.
Well, it's fair to you. You cost me valuable
Well, she stays alive, and Cat Ranger's gonna save that air blade for Drew Chuck.
Almost
But
definitely.
Just go learn.
Oh, again! Do it again!
You had no chance.
Oh,
With the Goldar.
looks like Goldar is finally gonna get his revenge on Tommy.
You
Cat Ranger for the full extension. On the ground,
Yes,
yeah.
super. It's gonna do it for Dr. Thomas Oliver. He's out of there. Got to go back to the lab. Oh, wow! Just goes right back into it.
Ain't no lab to go back to if Magna Defensor goes down, because there's nobody there to defend it. And oh, but the drop.
Oh, drop though. But we're just back. Oh, wow. All right, Logan's just trying to come back here. Gets the loops. Gets Mega Goldar out. All right, we don't get the extension happening. That should do it for Myers. Yep.
It's really all about the mix-up here. The EX gets jumped. I feel like Logan did the hop late on purpose to make Drew Chuck kind of feel like it was okay to go to EX right there. That seems the most plausible thing to me. And if it's true, that's like read.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you because that was quite the jump.
Oh, and wake up.
Yo, Logan coming back here.
Now it's all on the Cat Ranger on this one. Gonna get the throw, so at the very least it's something, you know, a myriad of meters available with the Megazord and your actual super.
Yeah, and you know, Drew Chuck does have full resources available, so. Another throw, but drops it. Oh!
Yeah, beautiful recognition right there, seeing that the Jim Scott's was still out. But the EX, that's gonna get around the EX for just long enough.
Yeah, the EX. There's just a lot of stuff happening. Oh, good blocks though. Oh, wow! Oh my goodness!
That's so unfortunate. And another, like, non-death on a character that should be dead at this point. A lot of bar. The EX to get around the jump. Oh my god, no way.
It worked!
10 seconds. 8. He's just gonna run away, and then eventually the shotty. That was
Shoddy comes out.
every heartbreaker that possibly could have happened in succession, right there.
Yeah, let's look at this replay.
Ignore the other stuff. I just wanted the replay.
See, look,
That EX was a perfect call out, honestly.
for the first time, the EX worked out, but not fully.
Yeah, unfortunately, the super was just a bit too far away to get the full damage on it, and well, I mean, you saw what happened. So one apiece.
All right, it's all tied up now. Here we go.
Ah, man, my heart is literally broken for the both of them because there were so many heartbreaker moments in that.
Most definitely. But man,
Oh, caught the takeover too at the same time. That was
that was
intentional, but it was definitely real lucky. I can say that much.
all right, the forward throw. Oh, okay. Oh, does not block the EX. Oh, whiffs though.
I just get back to neutral right there. Try to get away from Goldar, but a big whiff on the anti-air. It's gonna allow Drew Chuck to get back in there. Full damage here. Get that revenge.
Alright, as long as there's no drops here, Tommy's gonna go away. There it is.
Oh, incoming's gonna be able to hit on it.
Gets that incoming. Very nice, good stuff. And now Drew Chuck back in his element now.
Tried to set up the media on that one, but missed.
Not gonna happen.
He tries to go for the delayed jump in, but Drew Chuck just a little more aware of that.
And Drew's been backdashing on Wake Up so many times, so he got out of that situation because it was like airborne, couldn't combo off it, but Quantum Ranger, no, the EX!
Oh, wow.
Let me at him.
Let me at him.
Oh,
Let me take care of this light work.
no light work today, unfortunately. Gonna get the cross up on the body slam?
Yo, and
Kill this character. Do not let her live.
yeah, don't let this character live. You have to spend that cash.
Yeah, Jen Scots is absolutely like most wanted when you're trying to kill characters. The bounty on her is incredibly high comparative.
Oh, it definitely is. But Logan down to his last character, and this might do it. We got hit. We got hit. You got hit. The chat got hit.
Big drop back. EXs.
Second EX worked out for him.
You had no chance.
I mean, Magnet Defender has another opportunity here. Got the meter. Oh, but nice throw. Okay, not going to get a whole lot off that thanks to the Goldar Megazord on deck. Guard cancel.
It's just one bit. And the EX! It worked again!
Yeah, I mean,
EX worked again!
it's like, that is actually the second time we have seen that EX connect properly. I feel like Drew Chuck was immediately looking out for for that situation multiple times, right? Because that wasn't even the first time that had happened. That, you know, the Magnet Defender had come in and pressed a button there. It would just end up being like, it would happen, and it would happen so many times that it ended up giving like block stun to Logan. So Drew Chuck was like, okay, I'm just waiting for you to do it, then we're gonna EX.
Am I crazy?
Oh, it's actually 2-1. Why are they leaving? It's 2-1.
It's 2-1, right?
2-1.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Logan left. Thought thinks it's over.
It's 2-1, y'all. Don't worry.
When the blow up is so bad.
And once again, folks, I am Arneezy here, joined by Ebonic Plague. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday night of some amazing Rangers action. You can definitely, make sure, big shout outs to the Battle for the Grid community, always supporting all the other fun stuff. Shouts to Wednesday Night Fights for having us on the mic this evening. Try to do their best to entertain you all. And definitely, it is not over yet, folks. Can Logan make the comeback, Ebonic? Can he?
I don't know if this set has been like as much of a wash to be able to think that it's impossible, right? Like Logan has not been completely out of the game. Now, when Jen Scots get hits like this, though, this could be pretty bad. Losing one of your strongest characters at the beginning.
Oh, gets the back throw, but the anti-air. Yo. Oh, gets the OTG.
And again, another drop. But, you know, beautiful from Logan to be able to capitalize off it.
Yeah, gets the EX out, goes for the loops here in the corner.
EX and then the mix up on that one. Oh, it's Quasa! Yo, that was so lit.
That was
I didn't forget hit by that.
that was cute.
Okay, got the assist on that one, but okay, yeah, had to make his sword cancel and just to be able to keep Quantum safe, right? Because of the big whip. EX comes out, but no punish! Yeah, just a bit too far away for the 2L to make anything happen, unfortunately, for Drew. And, you know, that could be the Quantum Ranger's life for that, just because of it.
Yeah, Quantum Ranger's gone. Drew only has Cat left. Oh, and gets hit by the cross-up. Very unfortunate here. And this could do it. Like I said, folks, it ain't over. Logan still has fight left in him.
The double assist was really good at being able to catch the backdash, but unfortunately no full conversion. That's going to allow Drew Chuck to take out the Gen sconce. Got the Mega Sword on deck, got the Super on deck.
Oh, no. Jump in. Yo, that jump in was a statement.
Yeah, caught Logan at a really bad time, literally with his pants down.
Most definitely here.
Oh, yeah, comes out, and there it is. Finally blocked again.
Finally blocked. The balance has been restored. And Logan tying it up 2-2. Let's go.
Yeah, so Logan, you know, I mean, you know, thought the set was over, but it's not over until you're actually done. And so, yeah, 2-2, and this is for top 8 again. This is to see who gets to play tomorrow. So
this is definitely for top 8. You know, Drew. You know, Logan. You know, a very strong player. Drew Chuck also a very strong player as well. So this is the type of stuff that we love to see here. Just two very strong players going at it. It's tied up 2-2. Who is gonna win? Who is gonna move on to top 8?
yeah, well, Drew Chuck's not going to keep the composure and the morale from the previous two, right? Because now that the person's starting to come back, yeah, his opponent Logan, he's got to be able to keep that going though. Got the Cat Ranger hit here, all the way to the corner. Oh, big drop. No, got the sandwich set up and nice blocks right there from Logan. Oh, as soon as I say it, overhead. You can only block for so long.
I know, you can't block them all.
Alright, there's the air blade.
Yeah, and you know, taking out, you know, basically the biggest threat of that team. Jen Scott's here.
So is Airblade still invincible? Or did they take that away? Because I thought that move was invincible way back when Quantum Ranger had just like come out, but I could be wrong. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute as well.
Oh, look how they hit right here.
It is no longer strike in frame.
Oh, okay, alright, cool. But it's still really good. Got it. But next coming in, Drew Chuck's Goldar is looking to go down here. Not even going to have the chance at life support, I don't think. Yeah. Doctors can't save him.
Alright, 2 characters left for these two.
And again, you know, I feel like Drew Chuck has done that almost every time in the throw situation. I don't know if that's like a drop or if you're trying to set up the 2L afterwards to be meaty, but wow, no happy birthday conversion, had already committed to jumping back. Logan missing out on a lot of damage there, and now gonna get, oh no, the hit.
Alright, so
Same situation.
Alright, gets motivated here.
Oh no.
And this might do it here.
It doesn't have a whole lot of super meters, so I'm not entirely sure how you would finish that off. And wow, we actually landed into the EX! What? Oh no. Okay, but using the Megazord to try and keep Logan in check, getting the throw here is gonna be able to combo out this.
Yo. Oh, and just. Oh no, but the Mega Goldar interrupted him. And this might do it. Unfortunately, Drew Chuck is gonna move on in top 8. Wow, what a set these two played.
Yeah, I know. I completely
My
agree.
God.
That was really strong from Drew Tuck to be able to like go from like Goldar messed up my combo to okay, now I can easily convert right back on to the combo when you know it got the reset afterwards, right?
Right. And
Kept that
Drew Chuck.
composure.
Yeah, Drew Chuck moves on the top 8, so you'll be seeing him tomorrow for Wednesday Night Fights, which is going to be commentated by the amazing duo of Megaphone Frankie and Uchi. Both amazing commentators for Battle for the Grid. Both amazing people, you know, in general. So that's going to be a great show tomorrow.
So we still have we still have more top 8 qualifiers though. We still have more robots and Sushi, and then Teresa and Jesus Joestar.
Yeah.
So
here's what I would love to see. You know, Sushi. So we're probably gonna get more robots and Sushi next. Sushi has been been leveling up a bit here. Of course, shout outs to Latam Force for the tournaments they hold, and but more robots. Another strong player. So Sushi's got a bit of an obstacle to climb, but I have faith in Sushi. I have faith that he can pull out this upset.
I'm just happy I get to see an RJ. And I don't just get to see one, I get to see 2.
Oh yeah. You just getting all of the RJ on the screen for you, Ebonic. So you got more robots on the player 2 side and Sushi on player 1 side. We got RJ, or was RJ mirrored.
Good conversion though. It's gonna be able to get the Wolf Slam. Wolf Spike, excuse me. Oof, that's not looking pretty for Jen. She's having a bad day.
Yeah, very, very bad day at the office here. Gonna have to go back and reevaluate some stuff. Oh, blocks the income. He was able to block on the incoming wall for like 2 seconds. RJ is going back to work. Oh, wow. Oh, gets the EX out there.
And got the initial knuckle assist to be able to switch out Trini. Full damage on this, but it's probably going to take a reset, isn't it? Oh, no, I mean, he's got bar. Well, I guess it's not going to matter. EX to save himself. Second hit of Megazord right there is going to be able to help out. Got the guard cancel on that. Overhead to be able to hit for more robots.
Okay, and we got some Ryu combos happening. Oh, drops the drop and was not able to connect with the crouching short. I'm sorry, the 2L.
You see Ryu on the screen, you think, oh, it's Street Fighter, right?
Look, I play Street Fighter since 1993. Okay, so we've I just use the old school terms.
You got to use Monster Hunter input terminology. You can't use. Fortunately, that Ryu's gonna go down though, so you won't get to use the input terminology. Regardless, the back throw from Sushi gonna just go straight into super. Full conversion, yo!
Look at Sushi doing the work, yo! 2 more, let's go!
Alright, so Sushi.
In the lead 1-0, let's go! Let's go, Latam!
And so now we're back to telling that Trini is not allowed to have the health back. Now we got to switch back and forth, right?
All right, so this, I mean, I've seen more robots, in a top 8 position or in a higher, position before, but I would just love to see Sushi in top 8. Let's go.
I mean, gotta get through Lat AM zone. Already the hit though on the RJ.
Alright, so
That
this
can
is
be a really
basically
important component.
yeah, this is basically a mirror of what happened last game here. Well, Robot's going in with RJ here.
Clean hit.
Yeah, that was clean. That's Dunzo right there. Back down to 2 characters. Blocks. Oh no, goes right through the EX.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because he did the exact same incoming pressure. Not even a slight deviation. And
Right.
Sushi was expecting a difference there. And so tried to use the EX to stop it.
Oh, Ryu is just getting smacked around in the background.
Yeah, lost over half of his life at this point. Like, if a swap strike happens, that'll be a sad day.
Yeah, right.
Like, Ignition Knuckle plus Quantum Ranger.
The Ignition Knuckle just going in. Wow, and jeez, wow, making quick work of Trini here. Here comes Jen Scott's the
Right there.
Ooh. Happy birthday!
Oh,
No, he dropped out. And
Yeah. Infinite protection right there was really Oh no.
oh, what? We just standing there menacingly, then do a back throw?
More robots just didn't move at all.
Into out. And that's gonna do it right there. More robots tying it up, one apiece. There you go. Which one of these two are gonna go to top 8, folks?
Yeah,
There's a lot of there's a lot of sushi fans in the chat. You know, I know I'm a fan of sushi, definitely.
There it is. Yeah, we got to see. Now we're back with these. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that I thought I don't know because like Sushi was just standing there doing nothing at the very end of that match.
Sushi desynced, it seemed like at the very end.
Yeah, because Sushi was standing like when there was just like the stare down to throw. Sushi was literally not moving. It wasn't even like, oh, I was trying to block, so I walk forward because of a cross up kind of thing. It was just straight up not moving. So I thought something was a little wonky about that, but I wasn't sure what it was.
I'm gonna remake the lobby just to be safe. This will be the first
Okay.
remake.
All right.
We're still gonna give
yeah,
the
I
point to more robots regardless.
Okay. Lobby reset. Hi.
You know it.
So are you still giving the point to more robots though?
Yeah, I kind of have to.
Okay.
I mean, I was near the end of the game regardless.
Yeah, it was like last character. I mean, you know, it was. I guess it was Jen Scott, so it's not like it was impossible that a comeback could have happened. But I don't
Make that
know.
happen.
Yeah, so super unfortunate on the desync there, but you know,
Yeah, I
this
mean,
is
it
the,
hap-
this is the
it-
world
it
we live in.
It happens.
Yeah, exactly. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, if the point is given to more robots, then that means Sushi is going to be fighting on the back foot for the rest of the set. Going to have to win 2 straight, no choices at all.
Once again, folks, this is Wednesday Night Fights pool action here. All these matches right now, the rest of these matches are qualifiers for top 8.
Oh, we got them both back in the lobby. Looks like things are going. So yeah,
So I think let me just
what's good?
yeah, it's 1-1.
Okay,
Let's go with the 1-1. You know, I think
Well, I just defer to whatever the TOs say. I never try to like. I don't know what the TOs are gonna say about it, so you know, I see on the scoreboard that it's 2-1, so that's what I'm going with. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, hey, look, maybe it's 2-2. We'll see here. As, Sushi's got the happy birthday. Unfortunately, dropped out on the RJ, the knee crush. Yeah, it was either block or try to press a button fast enough before Jen Scott's, and that was not going to happen after a knee drop hits. Ignition's charged up. Not going to be able to use it, though. The overhead.
wow, the overhead.
Oh, and then jumping over the skill.
Yo.
RJ is the best character and deserves all the love in this game. Please buff him back to what he was. I love that 2H. I'm super happy about this.
Okay, I got confused for a hot second because Sushi's on player 2 side.
Yeah, they switched sides.
Yeah, they switch sides again.
I mean, yeah. RJ trying to get out there. The reuse is gonna help out, but okay, EX from Sushi.
And more robots losing this character here. More robots being on the player 1 side.
Open flopping, no combo. And then got the cross up. Again, no full conversion. Super unfortunate there.
Alright, gets the OTG into the super. Here we go. Good amount of damage right here. Try to go with and base out the EX Shoryuken, but was able to come back. All dust
right there. Yeah, maybe caught more robots trying to anti or something, but whatever the case may be, it's not going to be looking good for this Quantum. Barely not building the bar for super. That's kind of unfortunate.
Oh, gets the forward throw, but nothing afterwards, of course. Oh, good attack.
Maximum.
And
I was gonna say Sushi could chill for a hot minute because definitely has 2 characters and a huge life lead. And but you know what? Let's just get in there. So Sushi taking that game here.
Yeah, so 2 apiece now at this point.
Okay, so it's 2-1
is it
Sushi.
2-1?
2-1 Sushi.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm reading here in the commentary chat. My bad. I should have checked Discord.
Were you in the wrong Discord?
Nah, luckily I was not. I just didn't bring it up. Is that worse or better? I don't know.
We got to work together.
Well, either way, ignition charge for both. So, got the throw right there for more robots.
Sushi's doing really well here. Sushi being on switch back, jeez.
Yeah, oh, the tag, and yeah, it's too close to the corner to not have to deal with whatever RJ's going to present to you right there. And that's going to be a dead Gen Sconce on that one, not having to use the bar thanks to the reset. And then again, the same exact Oki as last time, or excuse me, well, it's not Oki, it's incoming setup, but this time, Sushi not falling for it though, and that's kind of the difference.
Oh,
He doesn't take the extra damage.
Wow.
Okay, what's the mix-up though? That's the question.
What is... Oh, blocks the reset, gets the wolf wheel. Oh, and double. Yo, we got both keeps just getting hit by the wolf wheel.
At double on it, I mean, Sushi, wants to make sure that there's no chance of a comeback here for more robots. So, guard cancel out.
Nice.
Yep. Trini gonna be on life support after this one, if not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quantum Ranger, there's the super, and this is the full loop here.
Yeah, this might do it here.
Yeah, such a terrible situation to be in if that's the case. I mean, okay, so you have Megazord right now, right? You have Super. RJ has possibilities. It's easy to do the Megazord combo with RJ in particular, right? So you can kill a character fairly easily.
Yeah, I mean, we start off with the wolf wheel.
Oop, there's the throw tech. Oh my goodness, it could be just long enough by charging up the gunshot.
Oh. This could do it as long as Robots does not drop it.
Oh, RJ's alive now. I guess okay. Put him in the handcuffs. Oh, and there's the hit, but no conversion off of it. Yeah, it's super right here. And what are you gonna do? Escape it?
No. That that Hadouken, that super is so wide, and it takes forever. You're not gonna be able to escape that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now it is 2-2, right? Okay, I'm just gonna ask.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
2-2. Final game here. Which one of these two will make it to top 8?
That is the big question here. So, only one more match after this to make the top 8 for tomorrow.
Here we go. Let's go, Sushi.
Okay, so final game here.
Totally not biased commentary.
It seems a little biased to me. Don't get me wrong. That slide on the incoming right there. Quantum Ranger Laser is gonna help out, but yeah, just wants to get charged up, right? For that ignition. Oh, 2H, beautiful. Again, such a strong anti for this character. Full conversion. Jan is unfortunately just not going to be having a good day right after this, depending on... Did you just grab it? What? What was it? Okay, alright, okay, so...
Okay, we're back where we were.
So I feel like what happened there is like, you know, the hurtbox extends on the slide before it extends on the before the hitbox extends, which is like really common in fighting games, right? So you probably just grab the hurtbox on the slide first, I want to say, but I guess I don't know for sure.
Everything was just happening too quick for me. These old man eyes can't keep up with everything now. There we go. Here comes Eric Myers doing things.
One of the first things I learned when I played Battle for the Grid is this thing right here. Back when he had a much longer duration on his super.
Right?
But RJ coming in by himself. Things are looking bleak for LatAm Sushi right now. And the Megazord's not going to be able to help out because it's just now running out. I mean, you got Ignition, yeah. As soon as I said it, you got Ignition stocked up.
Oh, blocks the knee crush here. Good push block.
I actually like More Robots doing nothing there after. That's the reason why I like More Robots doing nothing after the knee crush, is because he was probably expecting an EX from Sushi, right? And he's so far ahead that taking the risk is way more detrimental to More Robots than it is to just standing there and waiting for the EX to not come out.
Oh my goodness, and we just gonna keep going. If Sushi can make this crazy comeback with RJ, oh my god, I'm gonna be so hyped.
Well, I mean, with anti-airs like that, left and right, Sushi with another one, catching all of these jumps. He's got the bar to work with, may have to spend it, yeah. I mean, I definitely wouldn't feel bad about spending that kind of meter on this.
Go Sushi, what was that?
I didn't get to see it, I was paying too much attention to the match, I'm sorry. Incinerate back to back, unfortunately More Robots, though, okay. From the combo, but I don't know if it's gonna matter with the Megazord out, yeah.
Let's go, yo, More Robots going in. Alright, no more SPD.
Got the super on deck, just gonna go straight into it. Courage, clean hit.
And that's gonna do it. Wow, More Robots moves on to top 8 on the loser side. Sushi, like, shout-outs to Laytan for real. Shout-outs to Sushi. Did really well tonight. And, wow, just some amazing stuff by both players. Despite the small desync earlier, it didn't stop anybody. And what a set. What a set. You know, Sushi is just doing amazing work here in Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, no, those 2Hs were on point from Sushi. That comeback was basically possible because of those 2Hs, right? Like, if that stuff was not exactly where it was, you know, if those whiffed and he was forced to play the RPS on using EX after 2H, then that would have been a whole nother story, right? But, like, it was just proper timing, and then right back at you, you know, said More Robots, so... with the 2H. That was kind of how everything, you know, turned back around.
So this coming up match right here would be the last match for qualifying for top 8. So while we're waiting here, make sure you hit that command matcherino using the promo code WNFO21_21BFTG put in free 50 cents into the prize pool. Takes less than a minute. You can use your Twitch account, your Twitter, your Google account, Microsoft account. Heck, if you still use Line, you could use that. Does not take that long. Definitely helps out these players.
I need to tell Via next year not to put that underscore there. It's an eyesore.
All right, so here we go. The final match for top 8. Los Teresa, Neo Celeste Gaming's own Jesus Joestar, my homie, my teammate. Let's go.
Yeah,
Make
so
me
winner
proud,
of this
Jesus.
We'll be fighting more robots tomorrow. So
Right.
that's kind of how top 8's going. You know, we got SDK, Omega Black, Chimera.
This is probably infuriating, Dostra, but why is Jesus having dog on point?
Because he wants me to watch Dog, RJ, and Quantum Ranger, which are characters I love. Right? That's the reason. I can only assume that that's the reason.
I guess.
To be honest with you, I'm really expecting like something with Ryu into a swap, but I could be wrong. So we're gonna see here. Getting missiles out. Shadow Strike's gonna get around it, but yeah, there's more missiles than the first one.
Oh, gets the back throw here. Teresa just locking Doggy Kruger down in the corner.
And a medium start on that one too.
Yeah, gets definitely having an M starter. Whatever gets the reset. And Anubis Kruger is just gonna have to go back to headquarters.
Stay away from Ryu on that, but there's the EX after that classic RJ stomp.
Yeah,
Let's put rock,
very
paper, scissors,
classic.
my friend.
Yep. And Ryu over here just not having a great evening.
Well, I mean, luckily for you, you know, that was on the infinite protection. So, oh my goodness, just still swinging. She is hitting buttons.
And Ryu go back to fist in a no-star mobile game.
Oh, Fortnite is that away, son.
Alright,
Yeah, wanted to just throw to get away from the Megazord. No Dice though. Megazord was done by that point too. And then still gonna be able to get full conversion though.
So Jesus actually did used to play BFTG quite a bit before with his Quantum Ranger styles. He took a break from Battlefield Grid, came back when Ryu dropped.
And then there's the RJ reset right there on the overhead, meaty side, and Teresa, she controlled that incredibly well.
Oh yeah, that was all Teresa right there. That was, Jesus really didn't have an answer basically for a lot of things that Teresa was doing. This really goes to show that Teresa really is not a pushover in Power Rangers Battlefield Grid. She is a very talented player, very strong player, and I've always enjoyed watching her play.
I think one thing you have to take from that always too is in team games like this, that is a game that can happen to you no matter how strong of a player you are, right? No matter like who you're fighting. So like you can just get washed one game because you were unable to like get out of the corner. That's just the nature of team games, and it kind of shows there. So one thing you have to really like be privy to is just keeping your composure after that happens, saying, yeah, okay, it was just one of those matches, right? And I mean, then stuff like that happens to you, and you maybe start getting a little tilted because that crossover was beautiful.
It was possibly a very beautiful sight to see, and Jesus got caught in that. Oh, there's the forward throw here. Oh, but gets smacked by the missiles though, unfortunately, so could not convert off that.
That's one of the reasons why Jesus actually went to the forward throw, I think, was to, try and get as much damage without having to deal with the missiles. But, those things take forever.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, not meaty that time. Just a little bit too early. My goodness, that was almost Merry Christmas territory.
That was.
Okay, but gonna get the hit on Gem Spots, and that's really lucky, too, because Quantum is on life support.
Yeah, Quantum Ranger needs to, swap out somehow.
Oh, that's a drop, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And then, oh my goodness.
It just wakes up with EX smart move by Teresa there.
Okay, but the missile's gonna save the Jen.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and Jesus is just not able to get his Goldar out. If Teresa keeps this combo going, that Megazord meter was basically just a waste.
It's a really unfortunate moment there for Jesus. Gonna have to deal with the mix-up afterwards. It's gonna end up being overhead and now
Yeah,
the
that
young
JX
couple-
overhead victory. Yeah, I mean, I got hit.
Young Doggo's by himself too. Only gonna have one bar so far of the Megazord, and yeah, unfortunately just gonna get clipped. Finishing it off, and Teresa is up 2-0 now.
Yeah, up 2-0. Jesus has got to dig deep. He's now on the back foot now, and Teresa just really being really dominant in this set right here. Really hungry for that top 8 spot. All right, looks like Jesus is probably gonna switch teams here, maybe, or just take a bit of a breather.
Yeah, it's okay. So it is gonna be the switch, and it's on the RJ. This is one of the teams I played. The second RJ came out.
Yeah, I think this was one of his older teams here, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I love this team. They're 3 of my favorite characters in the game, so I'm totally down.
Yeah, and so let's see if this switch, would help out Jesus here.
Yeah, is it Robert Jesus or is it just another RJ?
Right.
Unfortunately, not going to get a chance at the round start to be able to figure something out. But okay, so there has been a number of resets here, so you have to watch for that. You have to watch what's coming next. And there it is, being able to get out of it. And missiles did not come out from Jen Scott too, so there was no fear in just jumping back and pressing buttons.
And there goes the loops right here. And this is basically, this is Jesus' last chance here with this team switch. He's gonna have to stick with this team. Oh, and gets EX for his troubles.
We know that Jesus has multiple chances. He's got at least 2 lives, right? Oh, the EX comes out, and yeah, it's not gonna fully convert. It's not gonna be able to convert off that either. Forcing the switch to RJ.
Oh my goodness, and Jen Scott's going back to work here as it was written.
That's gonna be a dead dog.
Yeah,
Hold it right
Doggo
there.
is gonna have to go.
Eat fire.
Oh, just barely. Okay.
Just barely, but gets the chip.
Quantum defender.
Yeah, well, Quantum Ranger out right now. RJ with only half a life, and now, oh my goodness, no real punish on the EX. Just
Nothing.
Formation. Sword.
okay, we're still gonna get this and the side swap. Really good recognition right there from Jesus Joestar. That's, killing this character is paramount.
Yeah, it's like if your opponent has a Jen on their team, that's just like the #1 goal right there is to kill Jen,
Finish sequence.
which is what Jesus has done. All right, what's the incoming?
Yeah, well, being able to get around Trini is important. Oh, and actually set up for a cross-up. The EX comes out, though, from Teresa.
Wow, the EX. What a great EX from Teresa here. Gonna get the wave dash in. Very nice. Oh, drops it, unfortunately. Gets the chip, though. And wow, and Jesus already down to his last character. Oh, did not punish. No punish.
Formation.
Oh, there you go. The 2L punish. Oh, did not fully commit. He did not believe.
Yeah, and then didn't want to worry. Didn't want to try to stop the 2-8s because of that very reason right there. The EX.
Yeah, the EX right there. This could spell doom for Jesus with the William coming down from the skies. Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, the Excalibur sealed the fate.
I was gonna say never leave Quantum Ranger alive. Never in a single time should you leave that character alive. But it ended up not being left alive, so that was good.
Right. And Teresa moves on to top 8. So we have all of our top 8 secured. And it's going to be a really interesting top 8 because it's going to be SDK taking on Omega Black and Crescent Esports Chimera taking on 16-bits Mega Isaac X. Those 2 matches right there to start off top 8 winners It's going to be insane. It is going to be super insane. And on the loser side, we have Drew Chuck, Devious Ways. And then we're going to have Los Teresa taking on more robots. So we have the top 8 fully rounded out for you, which will be happening tomorrow evening. Same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific, right? Or 6 p.m. Pacific, right? I believe.
It is
I'm just going to go with that.
6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, 6 p.m.
Incredibly
Pacific.
strong
9
top
p.m.
8.
Yeah, very strong. I mean, this is a pretty stacked top 8 right here. And it is going to be amazing. And Uchi and Frankie are going to have an amazing time commentating this top 8.
Yeah. We also
Yeah,
have
no, there's not a dry match in the house tomorrow. That's what I'm telling you right now. No, it's not possible.
Yeah, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a great top 8. And, you know, good stuff to all the players that played today in the pools. Very exciting matches from what Ebonic Plague and I myself are watching. But, you know, we got, you know, a couple things popping up across the grid. Latam Force. I apologize that I cannot read Spanish, but this is going to happen on June 6, 2021. And it is a league-sanctioned event. Matcherino sponsored. It's going to be an amazing stuff. Across the grid, Latam Force, amazing group of folks running these tournaments. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you already saw them here, and you know you're going to see more people playing Battle for the Grid over on Link Gaming's event here for beginners and intermediate players. As long as you're playing Ryu and Chun-Li, it looks like for the exhibition, right?
Yep. And message, you know, just if you want some more information about this, there's going to be 4 beginner and intermediate players with the first to 3, and 4 expert players first to 5 exhibitions here. Message Shinjay to see it for more information on that. That's happening on Sunday as well. And, well, we have a Rangers Unite 3-on-3 team tournament hosted by Red Nova, the homie. That'll be on June 19th, my birthday, at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a nice birthday present for me, watching some amazing team Battle for the Grid action.
Hey, happy early birthday, you know?
And, of course, this Saturday is URC2. Definitely stronger than before, hosted by Mega Isaac X himself.
the most anticipated Power for the Ranger, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid tournament.
It is the most anticipated. Definitely, pools will be streamed by myself at Arneezy619 and Boone over here as well. So this is going to be an amazing tournament that's going to happen this Saturday. Definitely stronger than before. Sign up for this, please, because it's got $1,000 prize pool, by the way.
$1,000 in the pot just for playing some Battle for the Grid, y'all. There's no reason not to get in this stuff.
You know, we like last month we had, you know, Downtown Beatdown online with the 500 plus pot. We had Combo Breaker happening. Now we're gonna have URC with a huge pot as well. Oh,
you can sign up through.
So make sure to join that Discord right there. The link is in this picture. You can, you know, it's gonna be on Mega Isaac's Twitch. And then the Twitter that you can go to, I'm pretty sure would be Arneezy's to check it, or Mega Isaac,
or
right?
Actually, Mega Isaac's Twitter.
He's in the chat right now. You up?
Yeah, Mega Isaac's in the chat. He's got it. He's got you, folks.
Good. Excellent.
And there's the June calendar. So far, these are the events that's happening this month, including the Great Summer TK that is happening on June 8th. So Summer TK is happening.
Yeah, that's easily the most important tournament going on this whole thing. I mean, as you can tell, right? Like,
of course, the low kick homies, you know, having low kick online on the 25th. They do it on the 4th Friday of every month. And of course, Teresa's tournament, the Rangers Overdrive Series, happening on the 30th. Central Illinois FGC will definitely have a tournament as well in June. Just we have not finalized a date just yet. And of course, the Black Cup happening on the 27th. Ran by the amazing, the Blacktastic Bobby Cruz, the one of the greatest commentators I've ever worked with. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, And there it is.
It's-
There's the meme picture finally.
There's the summer TK.
Just chilling out, maxing and relaxing, all cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a show for tonight. Once again, I would like to thank Ebonic Plague and Arneezy coming in to commentate, especially Ebonic covering for Dostro, who got the Taco Bell food poisoning. I don't even know if he had Taco Bell. I don't know what he had. He might have had Cracker Barrel for all I know.
I thought it was beast fries, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my god. Oh, while we're here, we might as well talk about the lore of Beast Rise before like the last second to round it off for the mark. So, this is what Beast Rise is supposed to look like. Let me get the picture. It's supposed to look like that, right?
All right, I'm ready.
Nice and pristine. What's the price tag?
That
on
looks
this?
pretty good.
Does it look like?
Okay,
Is there a
that's
price tag
pretty
on
good.
this, or what's up?
I don't
There's
remember
no
what the
price
price
tag.
tag was.
Not in that image. I can pull up my phone and check the restaurant now, but I'm not gonna do that. That'd be wrong.
So, that's what the Beast Rise will look like. This is what he got instead.
That's what a Mega Black got.
Yo, look at that cheese, or what you could call.
That's what he gets for being the progenitor, obviously. Like, check it.
Anyways, that's about for the grid for tonight. Catch Frankie and Uchi tomorrow at 6 p.m. Same place, same time. You guys have
Definitely.
anything
Thank
you guys
you,
want to shout out before we head out?
Yeah, and just want to say thank you to Level Up and Boone for having us on the mic. You can follow me twitter.com/Arneezy619. No, I am not from San Diego, and but you can follow me there. You can follow Ebonic Plague on Twitter at Ebonic Plague, right?
Wanna play
No,
BB?
Ebonic Plague BB. Really cool homie to hang out with as well. And of course, you can follow Central Illinois FGC at CIFGC Gaming as well. We do tournaments too as well. So
That's what's up, man.
thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us, Boone.
Yeah, pleasure you guys being here. Yeah, man, that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna do my 60 ad readout tomorrow on stream for the main show, probably before and after the stream, because I don't think I have the what's called the mental capacity to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.